Hi guys, Currency Gamers here with our weekly outlook for the week beginning the what's the week gonna be? The 31st of October. So basically going into November. I'm gonna change it up a bit this week for my weekly outlook and probably for my daily logs going on. I'm gonna actually mark up the chart and start with a blank chart from the get-go. I think it's easier for me to explain things as I'm marking it out rather than marking it out then talking about it, and I'm kind of just killing two birds with one stone here. So when let's start with EURUSD, and let's start from the weekly time frame. We could go to the monthly. So the monthly, again, just have to stay all the way down here. It's nothing much to note in the monthly, to be honest. But the weekly is where things get interesting. Look how we've took out this high. We've closed below that previous week's high here. Worth noting. You can also just put in there WH for weekly high there. And we've also done that in this order block here. Another thing as well, when you have candles with long wicks like this, let me get rid of that. Let me put like that. Cool. When you have candlesticks with long wicks like this, usually there will be on the lower time frame, so the time frame subordinate to the weekly time frame, you'll usually see like a PDA inside here. So it's worth noting. But yeah, we took out a weekly high here. And did we leave a fair value gap down there? No, we didn't. Is there? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, cool. So we got that weekly high there that we took out, and we also have this weekly buy side liquidity, which is worth noting. And we have sell side liquidity resting just there as well. Okay, that's the weekly time frame. Now going into the daily, in all honesty, we did have quite a strong close above that weekly high. So whether that was a raid can be questionable. I remember I was saying how you can have a candle embedded inside the weekly wick. So if you notice this order block here, which is quite interesting, I'm gonna mark that out, is bedded inside this weekly wick. Okay, and I think that was the H12 value gap we also had marked out last week. Yeah, this here. Okay, now what else there worthy of noting out on the daily time frame? We do have a fair value gap here that we can note, to be fair, and we also have a daily order block just here as well. Let's put day AB. Actually put bottom. Okay, so these are levels we're trading down to on the daily time frame, and we also have the daily buy side liquidity resting just there. Okay, all right, cool. Now, if you notice, just on Friday we dipped down into this fair value gap right here, and we rejected off it quite a bit. At the moment, my daily bias is not confirmed at the moment. I need to see more information, because considering we closed as a rate here, and considering we are in this fair value gap here, this is what I like to call high resistance liquidity. So there's PDAs both sides that price could ping off of. Really and truly, we need to see how we react to these levels here, the fair value gap and the daily order block. If we get strong daily closes below these levels, we could be looking to attack the sell side liquidity resting below the lows here. But it all depends how we react to this fair value gap, because we could also have create a fractal low here with a bullish engulfing candle possibly, or even dip lower into this and then create a bullish engulfing to go attack the buy side liquidity up here. So let's go down to the H12. H12, we do have a fair value gap here. I'm not going to note it because It's just to make the chart too messy, to be honest. I might have to remove this weekly high as well because it's doing too much. It's a bit annoying me. Put that there. We have this fair value gap here in the H12. If we go down to the 4 hour, it's not the 4 hour now. The 4 hour did break market structure here, to be fair. And we do have a high resting just in there as well. Like we could see get taken out, and there is a small fair value gap just up there. But as of right now, I do need to see. Let me move that. Let me put a fair value gap here. Actually, that there. I do need to see how we react here. If we do come up here and raid, and we could possibly trade lower, but right now my bias is not strong on EU, purely because of this daily fair value gap. I need to see how this reacts to this level. Going on to the H4 again, this daily H4 level here as well is almost like a breaker block here. These levels will be very interesting. I'll probably, to this week on EU, I'm probably going to let Monday play out. So I do want to see how we react to this H4 level here. Because let's say we break H4 structure and we take out this high of a fully bullish engulfing candle, we could see the buy side liquidity here get taken out. But again, I just need to wait for Monday's trading for me to know. So I won't be taking any sort of setups tomorrow, most likely, unless the price action during Asia gives us something substantial. And guys, as I said, that sometimes you don't know. You don't need to know every single day. Like, day trading is not everyday trading, and that's mistakes that I still make to this day. Like, I need to know and tell myself, right, today you're not likely to know your bias. So if you don't know your bias, what's the point in getting into the market? Like, even looking like this, there's no point in going out to the H1. Like, there's nothing for me to see here, to be honest. There's nothing for me to see here. I need to wait for H4 levels to break or be respected for me to have a strong bias. Same with the daily time frame. Like, if we're in this daily, like, imagine now, cool, we had a weekly rate here, but you went to the H4 and you started taking sells and you got stopped out. You would then go on the daily and think, oh, there's a daily fair value out there, why did I even bother? It's things like this. Like, sometimes with my trading, and one thing I notice for myself, I can see losses before it happens, and I can see here I'm likely to lose. So what's the point? There's no point. So as I said, I'll be waiting to see what we do at this fair value gap. The daily closes will be very important for me, and the 4 hour structure that we get will also be very important for me, and hopefully that can give us more of an insight onto what price is doing. But as of right now for EU, I'm not confident with any sort of bias. Ideally, what I would like to happen is I would want to come and attack the sell side of resting at these lows. So if for this weekly rate to hold, and for us to break down the daily and the H4, but it's up to price. And considering we've already technically broken H4 structure at this low, just gotta wait for price to do more talking. Okay, so that's my breakdown on EU right now. So as I said, we want to see how we react to this fair value gap here. Okay, this daily fair value gap. We want to see how we react to it and how it holds. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and maybe I'm not gonna note out this H4 fair value gap, but again, it's just something to bear in mind as well, because the H4 high is just resting inside the H4 value gap. So yeah, something to note. Right, going to EURGBP. Then started the monthly's trading down to this block, but don't really like the monthly on this time on this pair right now, to be fair. But what we are trading down into is this weekly fair value gap that we've been talking about for a few weeks now, for the past 2 weeks. Quite interesting there. Going down to the daily time frame, you can see that weekly fair value gaps, also these small daily fair value gaps here. Okay, and we played into some daily structure here as well, just worth noting out as well. You've had a strong close below this low here, and we've traded from this onwards to go bearish. Now again, we could see resistance at this level. Going to the H12, nothing much to note. This was just a falling, sword right now. The H4, if we don't tap this level by tomorrow London session, we could look at possibly a retracement into, is there a nice hourly order block? Oh, that's perfect. Into this hourly area here to push to go bearish again. And that is that 4 hour order block there as well. At the moment, there's nothing really much to mark out on EG, and you can mark out this daily block here as well, this 12 hour block, but there's nothing really for me to mark out. We're just falling into this fair value gap down here, so it'd be interesting to see how we do play off this week, fair value gap this week. Okay, bearing in mind as well, this week's NFP week. I'll probably stop trading Wednesday or Thursday, especially if the price is going to be really choppy for the rest of the week. I'll probably stop trading Wednesday and Thursday, because I already can see that my weekly bias has really almost been hit. So there's not really much to do right now. It's just a waiting game and seeing what we can expect from this weekly fair value gap here. Are we going to break through it? Are we going to break through it, or are we going to hold? This is where you have to wait and see if it holds or not. Again, the EG, I'm going to let Monday trade. The only reason why I would get in on Monday is if we do possibly come to this H4 order block and we trade lower, but just gotta wait and see. Okay, so yeah, that's my weekly outlook for this week. There really is not much to mark out on the charts this week, and you can't force it. You know, if there's nothing for me to mark out, I'm not gonna just put shit on the chart for no reason. So you would wait in the week, see what more we can gather, what more information price gives us, and hopefully we can have a more clearer picture on what price wants to do, what IPTA wants to do. So thank you guys for watching, and that'll be all. And also guys, thank you for 20 subscribers. I did say I wanted to hit it by Sunday, we did, and we are now at around 24 subscribers. So let's push to 30 subscribers, and then let's push to 40 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit 30 by Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, we're growing, man, and I'm very happy with it. So thank you for your time, and yeah, good luck with your trading week, guys.